Hello guys, welcome once again to Radical Academy, and in today's video we are going to solve another question from 2023 Math Paper 1 GCE. So this again is on I think question 22 or question 1, but should be question 22. However, this is a quadratic equation or function, and you can see that the curve has been plotted. So there are two questions that will be actually tested here. And the first question is always find the coordinates of the points on the x-axis and always also the turning point or the minimum value. So let's see now how we can find the coordinates of B and C. So the first thing that you need to understand is you are going to use factorization method. So in order for you to solve the values of x and y, so the first thing that we do is you're going to say where there is now y, you put just 0, okay? So you're going to say x squared plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So this is where now you say let x equal 0. And then from there now, since we know that at this point, the value of the value of y is just 0. So we are saying that we have x, a is just whatever the number there is, comma 0. And then for b, okay, whatever the number there is x, comma 0. But we know that since a is on the negative side of x-axis, so this is going to be negative x. And then b is on the positive side of the x-axis, is just going to be positive. So all we have to do is now solve the equation using factorization method. And this is how we do it, okay? We know that the value of a, the coefficient of x squared is 1, the coefficient of x is just 2, the constant is just negative 15. Now all you have to do again is now find the product, okay? So which is now, the product is going to be a times c, that is now 1 comma negative 15, which is just 0. Okay, and then you can think about any other two numbers that you can multiply together now to give us negative 15. So this could either be negative 3 times 5 or even just negative 5 times positive 3. So either way we are going to get negative 15, but you have to understand, okay, that from those two numbers that you're going to have, okay, we must ensure that when we add them, they must give us positive 2. So the other two numbers is 3 multiplied by 5 equals to, this is, okay? And then also 3, this is going to give us 15. But what you're doing is this. We want the answer to give us negative 15. So we are going to take the smaller number as negative, because when you say 3 plus open bracket negative 3 close bracket, the answer is going to be positive 2. But if we give 5, negative becomes negative. So it's going to be negative 5 plus 3, that will give us a negative 2. And that's what you don't want, because we want something to come out as positive 2. Okay, so now we can have that now. So these now are what we call the factors, okay? The factors. So the factors becomes negative 3, 5. So these are the two numbers that you are going to now replace there, okay? So now I'm going to do it here. So now we are going to replace now. We're going to say x squared minus 2x minus 5 equals 0. So here you're going to say x squared minus 3x plus 5x minus 15 equals to 0. So on 2x, we have just now replaced those factors that we found. meaning negative 3 and positive 5, where there is just 2x, and then we just copy negative 15 down here. So we are going to put them in brackets now, okay? Just group them. Then from there now factorize. What is common in the bracket is just the x, open bracket, x minus 3. What is common here? So what is common here is positive 5, okay? So we are going to have 5, open bracket, so positive 5, and then you have x, now minus 3. So 5 into 15, just 3. Now your common goal, or rather your idea or your objective, is to make sure that what is remaining in the bracket, they are just the same thing. So that at the end of the day, we can now say this outside and this outside, we put them together. So this is going to be okay. And then from there now we can say this equals to 0 and this equals to 0. Okay. So we're going to say now x minus x plus 5 equals to 0, which is now x equals to negative 5. And then now the other one, x minus 3 equals to 0. And then now x equals x, negative 3 comes to the other side, so becomes 3. So now those are the two values of x. Now it is up to us now to mathematically or logically know which one is going to go for B and which one is going to go for A. Now the one for negative, because we know from the graph that A is on the negative side, okay? So then our coordinate for A becomes what? Our coordinate for C becomes what? So therefore A is going to be negative 5, 0. And then for B, since B is on the positive side, so we pick this one with a positive answer. So it's going to be 3, 0. And this is how we can be able to find, or rather answer question Roman numeral 1, as in find the coordinates of A and B. So remember that you need to practice for you to understand whatever that I've explained. So I hope it is clear and it's going to help you pass your exam. So now let's now go to the last question, which is now minimum value of y. Now to find the minimum value, what are you supposed to do? So the minimum value is actually at that point, it's more like the turning point, okay? That's what you need to find. But because the turning point is in form of a coordinates, okay, in form of a coordinate, but we are not trying to find the coordinate of as in minimum value. All we are doing, or all we're supposed to do is just to get now the point, like what is the value of the lowest point as the turning point in terms of the y-axis. Okay, so now for you to do that, all you have to do is find the x-coordinate, okay? The x-coordinate has got the formula negative b over 2a. Once you do that, now from there we know that what we have, y equals to x squared minus 2x minus 15. Now from here we know that the coefficient of x squared is just given as a, which is just 1. The coefficient of bx, or rather just the coefficient of x, is just so this is plus 2. This is just positive 2. So those are the two numbers that you need to put into the formula for finding the x coordinate. And this is going to be negative, and then open bracket, or rather just 2, divide by 2 multiplied by a, which is just 1. And this will just give us, obviously we know that this is just going to give us negative 1. Now after you do that, all you're going to do now is you take the value of this x as in -1 and then just plug it back into the original equation. And this now is going to become as y equals to x squared plus 2x minus 15. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say y equals to, now I'm just replacing that, plus this, and then minus 15. Okay? Then from there now this is going to become, what is -1 to the power 2? So we are just saying -1, the power 2 is the same as -1 times -1. So this is going to be just a +1. A negative number multiplied by a negative number, we are just going to get a positive answer. So this becomes 1. And then now we know +2 multiplied by -1 is going to be this. And then minus this. Then from there now we know what is 1 minus 2, just -1 minus -15. So you know the laws of algebraic addition. So once you have something like this, a negative number, okay, subtracting from its negative number. So we are just adding in the actual sense. So this is just going to be 16, and then you add the negative there. So therefore, okay, what you're saying now is the minimum, okay? So therefore, minimum the minimum value is -16. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, support, subscribe, and like this video. So remember, the more you are sharing this video, the more we are helping those that are writing this here, or those that want to just learn more about quadratic function, how to solve it using a factorization method. So thank you so much once again. This is a Quadratic Academy, and this is Professor Mike, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.